Now listen, are you a fashion designer? Are you a tailor? In this particular video, I'm going to teach you a whole lot of things, but I'm going to start from if you make shirts or if you make senators or you make all those kind of clothes that looks like shirts and senators. Now I'm going to teach you how to officially get your armhole length. Yes, officially get your armhole length. I'm also going to teach you how to officially get your neck width. Yes, I'm also going to teach you officially how to get your neck depth. Do you understand? I'm also going to teach you how to get both the back neck width and the back neck depth. So in this particular video, if you want to get all these things, make sure you watch it to the end. Make sure you follow. Make sure you like this particular video. Thanks and may God bless you. I don't know if you've gotten our book. Our book will be able to teach you all this. If you want to get more information, click on the first link on my bio if you're watching from TikTok to get our book. Or if you're on YouTube, make sure you check around this particular video. You see a book on the red cover written The Perfect Dress Cutting Guide. Make sure you get this particular book and make sure you DM me. Okay, now what I'm going to be teaching us now, look at this. Now let's say you are using, remember I want you to first of all know that there are two major methods when it comes to cutting a shirt or cutting a senator. The first method is the method that you cut your front and cut your back separately. Both of them are cut separately. While the second one is the one you place your fabric, both the front and the back, prepare both of them together, draft together and cut together. Do you understand? So in this particular video, I'm going to show us some things about that particular method. In case you don't even know about that particular method, cutting the front and the back together, and you want to learn it, make sure you write together in the comment section. I'm going to teach you that. Probably I'll make it to be my next video. Thanks and may God bless you. Now look at this. Looking at this, you notice that this is our pattern paper or our fabric, which we have already seen. This side you are seeing here is the front pattern. Do you understand? This side is the what? The back pattern. Now I want you to know we have prepared it in a way that, as you can see, we have sloped already. Do you understand? So we have prepared it in a way that the back now is now touching the front. I don't know whether you guys understand what I mean. So look at this. Whenever it comes to shade, there's something I really want to show you. You notice that the back is always coming to the front. Are you seeing it? The back is always coming to the front. So that's exactly what you're actually seeing here. The back is actually doing what? Coming to the front. Okay, so now when you are done preparing it, do you remember this is the what? The together method. That is, we are cutting both the front and the back together. So all we have to do now is, remember I told you guys I'm going to be teaching you also how to get the what? Armhole length. Now look at this now. In order to get the armhole length, please, I want you to know that there are different formulas on how to get this armhole length, but there is one I'm actually going to be using for today. Now let's say the person's shoulder is what? 14 inches. Now all we are going to be doing is what? We are going to be dividing this shoulder by 2. Why are we dividing it by 2? Because as you can see, we have already folded our front and the back into 2. Do you understand? Okay, the front is folded into 2 while the back is also folded into 2. So now look at it. 14 divided by 2 is actually going to give us what? 7. So we are going to be using this particular formula for now. I'm going to review the next formula before the end of this particular video. So all you have to do is to take your tape from here, make sure you mark out 7. Is as you're marking out 7 inches, make sure you can take it anywhere, it doesn't really matter. Remember, you're actually working with a pattern paper, which is not bad. Even if you use your marker and or draw all the way down, you are drafting with your fabric, and your fabric you're using a chalk. Do you understand? It doesn't really matter. So now we are going to be stopping at a particular point. In a situation where you don't stop at the part, it's okay. So now we are going to be getting the armhole length. Now how do we get this armhole length? Now there are different formulas for this particular armhole length, but we are going to be working with a particular formula right now. And what is that formula? That formula is what? The chest or the bust circumference. Do you understand? Okay, divided by 6 plus 1.5. Now let's say for this particular person, the chest circumference or the bust circumference is 36. So 36 divided by 6 is actually going to be giving us what? 6 inches. So this 6 inches plus 1.5 is going to be giving us what? 7.5. Do you understand? So now this 7.5 now is actually giving us now. All you have to do is to what? Take your tape and make sure you measure on this particular line 7.5. So now make sure you take a horizontal line all the way down. Do you understand? Now we've gotten this thing now. It's time for us to do what we call the what? Rule the armhole curve. Because there's actually a curve on the armhole. Now look at it. Some of us do the curve like this. Some of us do it however we want. Like, I just want to let you know that it's something like this. Now I want you to know that you don't just mark it like this. You use a guide. You mark with what? A guide. Now look at the guide. Let me clean this thing up. The guide is, you see at this particular point, when we're elementary classes, anytime you see a line coming vertical and horizontal like this, we usually call this place angle 90. So, but I really don't want to digress. Okay. So at this point, which is the angle 90 point, all you have to do is to mark a diagonal line like this. On this diagonal line, take your tape from here to here. Make sure you mark out 1 inch, 1 inch. Now remember, from here to here is 7.5. 7.5 divided into 2, the middle part of it. Do you understand? Which is actually around 3 3/4. Okay. Now make sure you connect like this. Are you seeing it? Now look at it, from this middle part to this point and to the base of this particular line. Now you can actually do this thing with your free hand or with your curve or whatever you want to use, whether you're doing pattern drafting or freehand, whichever one. Now we have done this, I want you to know something. Remember, this method we are using is what? The together method. That is, we are drafting both the front and the back, like both of them are together. We draft it as both of them are together, and we're going to be cutting them together. Do you understand? So I want you to know that whenever you do this armhole now you are saying now is mostly for the back only. So let's draft the front armhole. That will introduce us to something we call the armhole effect. Now what is armhole effect? Let me explain this thing to you guys. Now have you always noticed that whenever some persons wear their clothes, you see that the armhole region is going to be what? Very, very rumple, you know, puckering. Now in order to avoid this puckering, there's how the armhole this side is actually entering inside, while the back is broad. Do you understand? It means that the back side of the armhole and the front side is not the same. So in order to apply this effect, we need to reduce some material in front of our armhole. Do you understand? This is what we call the what? Armhole effect. That is reduction of some materials in front of armhole to make sure that the armhole side relaxes very well. So in order to reduce this material, we are going to be doing it this way. Look at it. From this midpoint, all you have to do is to step in, or whatever you want to call it, with from ½ inch to what? 1 inch. That means, but for the sake of this particular tutorial, we're going to be using what? 3/4 inch. So take your tape from here to here, mark out 3/4. Now we have this point. Are you seeing it? We have this point. We have this point. All you have to do is to connect it with a curve. Now look at it, guys. Are you seeing it? Okay. Now look at it. So I want you to know something. Whenever we are cutting this, remember this is together method, we are cutting together. All you have to do is, as you're cutting from here, please first of all cut from this particular one, not the one on the inside. If you do it, you have messed up the cloth. Cut from this one, everything from this one. Then now separate the front and the back and cut out this one. I want you to know this armhole effect is only applied in front of the cloth. Do you understand? Okay, now you have gotten this. As you can see, our armhole is 100% ready. Now let me teach you guys the second method of getting your armhole length. That is the distance from here all the way to this side. Like I said initially, the formula is what? The chest or the bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5. So let's see another method. Another method is, now look at it. Whatever you have as your shoulder, remember the shoulder is actually what? 14. 14 divided by 2 is going to be giving you what? 7 inches. Now you can go ahead and add an ease to it, which is 0.5 inches, which will give you what? 7.5. So if you look at this and look at what we have here, you can see we have exactly the same thing. But I want to let you know that at the end of the day, whenever you apply this formula, some of your results might not be exact. Do you understand? Different formulas, but I promise you they are going to be very close, such that it's going to be negligible, and you will know that both formulas actually work. So whichever you want to use, if you want to use your shoulder divided by 2 plus 0.5, which is the ease, you can go ahead and do that and put the measurement from here to here, which is what? 7.5. Or if you want to go ahead and do the chest or bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5, you can go ahead and do that particular one. Like I've said, guys, if you really want me, remember I said I'll be teaching you how to get the standard neck width what and the standard neck depth for this particular method of cutting, which is the together method. If you want me to do it, make sure you type in the comment section standard neck width and standard neck depth, and I'm going to be doing that for you guys. So if there's anything else you want to ask in this particular class, make sure you ask in the comment section. Remember, don't forget to go and get my book, The Perfect Dress Cutting Guide. All these things you are seeing that I'm teaching, they are all in my book. You are going to learn it to the end, so you don't need to be asking unnecessary questions. Have the book yourself. Even if you have a fashion school, have it. This book is actually going to guide you. All you have to do, if you're watching from TikTok, make sure you click on the first on my bio. Yes, click on the first link on my bio and make sure you go and get it. If you're watching on YouTube, all you have to do is to check around this particular video, whether up or below. You'll see a book on a red cover, The Perfect Dress Cutting Guide. Click on it. It's going to take you to a website where you're going to purchase. Make sure you DM me and tell me you have purchased. Then I'm going to give you a bonus. Then if you're watching from America, Australia, you need this book as hard copy anywhere abroad, all you have to do is to go to Amazon and type The Perfect Dress Cutting Guide. Make sure you click on the version that is called the paperback. Do you understand? It means that you are ordering for the hard copy. When you order this hard copy, they are going to send it straight to your doorstep, straight to your door, wherever you are abroad. Thanks, and may God bless you, and I love you guys. Bye for now.